In the recent storm, we was watching the news and we seen that it was coming from the southwest, and we had to get out of here and we had to go get my grandma. We left, put the dog in the house, and we left, and we got my grandma in shelter, and we was outside and we could actually watch it go by, and it was gigantic. I mean, it was almost solid black.
And a mile wide.
Yeah, it was a mile wide F-5, you know. So after it went by, we all got back in the pickup, and it was an obstacle course, but we finally got back here, you know. Everything was across the road, and we just couldn't hardly get back to our house. But we finally got back in here, and we seen all this. Everything's pretty much demolished. Our house was still here, but everything else is gone. Right here where the tornado went through.
When we were able to pull up on our house and finally get close enough, I mean, I just burst into tears because we still have a home. And I think that makes a really big statement. We had some really good friends behind us, and we just got out of the truck and she gave me a huge hug and she said, "You still have your home." And like I said, I think that just says a lot. We had a 20 by 20 shop here. We've never been able to find the remains of that. We had a privacy fence all around here. That's completely gone.
The neighbor's house was 30 foot behind our house, and he don't even have a frame. It completely threw his house a couple hundred yards back to the north here. The front fence was all tore down, and we had debris everywhere. It actually picked our house up and moved the shims and everything out from underneath it and set it down on the blocks.
And I think it has a lot to do, you know, we were told that solitaires are twice as heavy as any other trailer. You know, this was picked up by an F-5 tornado, and that's not something light. It was put back down, it's still here, and we're very lucky.
We've had this home for 5 years. We've been here for 5 years, and even after the tornado picked it up and set it back down, I mean, it's got a couple little cracks to the walls, but it's still almost perfect inside.
I think our Solitaire home would truly last a lifetime. I mean, look at it now. It survived an F-5 tornado. You can see the devastation. Nobody else's trailer survived. I think we would definitely recommend our Solitaire home to someone else. If you could look around and see the devastation and all the damage, I think it's quite obvious why. Because we have all of our belongings, we have our home, we still have our children, we still have everything that we own. There's a lot of different components, like the Solitaires have the Ashwood cabinets. They work on it personally. It goes down an assembly line, so there's people working and making sure there's quality control.
Hammers and nails instead of just staple guns. I mean, everything. And plus, Solitaire is the best mobile home there is.
When we decided to do a testimonial for Solitaire, it was Memorial Day weekend, and I looked online, I got their corporate number, and I called. And within 2 rings, a man picked up and said, "Hi, this is Tom." And I was like, I was just blown away that there was actually somebody there after 5 o'clock to answer the phone and on a holiday weekend. Being, you know, as just a normal person, able to reach somebody when I needed something, I think that also says a lot. You can contact people if you need something. Everyone has been extremely nice, extremely helpful, and we couldn't ask for a better experience through all of this.